Because after Eric said that he was going, she texted me going like, "Is it okay?" She
texted me
I still.
you and I told her.
Did she tell you what I told her?
No, I just said to ask you because like I didn't want to open a can of worms by me saying yes. But like listen, like Felicia does more for like a whole bunch of
No, I
things
agree.
that, like if anyone should be there, it's her.
Hey gang, how's it going? Welcome everyone.
Stapled
Yeah.
with a
Hi.
stick.
Hi, hey Marty, you made it home.
I'm home.
I love it. Hi Tina, hi Michelle. Who's in the pink? I should know who that is.
Yeah, and then she says she's being bullied.
Kelly.
Oh, that's right. Hi. How are you?
Good, good.
I'm just going to... Yeah, awesome, guys. Good to see everyone. Please let your people know that we're about to get started.
So Red Hook's wearing all white. White.
I'm just going to mute Chris because I can hear him chatting. I don't know if you knew we could hear you, but that's okay. What's that?
The dog. So cute.
She's pretty cute. She's actually doing really good. She's sleeping through the night. All is well in the world.
Nice.
Yeah, so I needed to make a change to something, so I'm just going to go online. I made an error in the time zone for our people in the Atlantic. Do you guys know we have an Atlantic time zone? So, hold on a second here. I'll just have to make a generic post. So jump out, guys, and say your name and where you're calling from. Lisa Berkman, are you on? Well, who do we got on the phone? Just jump out and say, hey. Hey, Harry, good to see you.
Hi.
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
I bet you it's heating up in Florida, Harry. Oh, can we hear you, Harry? Or are you muted? Nope. Hey, Robin. I think I can hear you now. There's Shannon. Great picture, Shannon. Michelle, good to see you guys. Good to see everyone. Just gonna let people know.
Hey, Erin.
Yep.
My phone's blowing up. They're saying the Belly Buster kit is sold out.
Really? I doubt it because they said they had lots, but could it be?
This
Oh
is my third text in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, let me text someone and find out for you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Are you Lisa? Okay, who else do we have? Hi, Shannon. You got a sunburn. Hi, Audrey. Oh, you're muted, Shannon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I was out scooping poop with my student today.
Oh, geez. Is that in your job description? I doubt it, as a teacher assistant. Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, I have to go where the work experience is, so yep.
Yeah, I love it. That's awesome. Right on. Okay, well, I'm going to pass it over to Lisa just in 2 minutes, and then Lisa, let me know when you want me to press the record button.
Okay. What time? Should we wait? I have.
Yeah, we're going to wait till 4, but we can just welcome people and see.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Lori. I see you.
Hi.
Hi. Who else do we have on? Wow, a lot of people.
Hey, Patricia. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Chris. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda, I'm sorry I never got to that post. My neighbors came by. I apologize. So feel free to make a generic post in there. I had my time zone wrong.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, it's all good.
It's too many time zones. I can't keep up.
I love it. All right, Sheila Marie.
I see a lot of new faces on here. This is great.
Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to mute you. I was going to mute Shannon. Awesome. Okay, it's almost going to mute Shannon there. Marty. All right, I just want to give a shout out to Harry. You're heading off to ICU. It's sold out, I just heard. Great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute all the lines, and then, guys, if you are going to be a guest, you're just going to unmute yourself, okay? So when it's your turn, so, and Lisa Berkman, I'm going to unmute you.
Okay.
Mute myself, and I'm pressing record.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Berkman from Colorado Springs. I'm a military wife and former educational assistant. I started this program 5 years ago when I was just looking for energy, and little did I know that it was going to completely change my life and our family's life, where I get to do this full-time now and be home with my family. This is a new format called IsaLife, and we're really excited to invite our customers on the line and new business builders and new leaders. And first, I'm going to welcome two guests who have had amazing results. They're in the Power to Transform. You see them posting all the time. It's so exciting. So, Harry Gordon, are you on the line?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
Absolutely. So before Isagenix, I just started earlier this year, 16 weeks ago, but I was overweight, tired all the time. I was actually diagnosed as a pre-diabetic. I found Isagenix through a Facebook friend. I thought I'd give it a try, especially with the awesome guarantee that they have. Been on the products, like I said, for about 16 weeks. As a result, I have dropped 49 pounds, and in measurement inches total, I've released 43 3/4 inches. My biggest win for me is I'm no longer pre-diabetic. My cholesterol has gone from 244 down to 170, and right now I've got more energy and I feel the best that I have than I have in the last 20 years. So it's very exciting for me.
It's very exciting to watch you in the group as well. It's nice to have some men come out and share their stories. So I know personally that you're inspiring a lot of people in that group. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And now we have Lori, who is only maybe on week 3. She started right away having amazing results. She was feeling excited, and I gave her one little phone call that just lit her up. So I'm really excited to welcome Lori on the call. Erin, can you unmute?
There.
There.
Can you hear me now?
We can, yeah.
Okay, good. Hi, everybody. I'm Lori. I'm on week 4. I just started now. So before Isagenix, well, I didn't have a life before Isagenix. Let me put it that way. What was I going through? Everything imaginable. I made a list of all the bad things that were happening. So I had headaches, I had really bad insomnia, I had heart palpitations, tinnitus in my right ear, grinding of my teeth, clenching of my jaw, night sweats, leg cramps, hair, nails, and skin were terrible. I was irritable, mood swings, every muscle in my body was tense most of the time. And I was just a total mess. A friend got me on to Isagenix, and in 2 short weeks, pretty much, it was all of those symptoms were pretty well gone. The energy I have now, unbelievable. My border collie is loving it. And I just want to share with you that last week I went and had a massage, which I was getting once a month, just so that I could keep walking. That's how bad my muscles were. My massage therapist said if we weren't talking and she wasn't looking at me, she would think it was a completely different customer that she had on her table. I can't say anything bad about this at all. It's bringing tears to my eyes. Yeah, and for the last week, I've got 5 members on my team already, and I'm going to share it with the world. I'm done.
It's exciting. And of course, we know that we don't cure, diagnose, or treat anything, but it's really exciting to see what happens when you really put good nutrition into your body. And if you have followed Lori in The Power to Transform, or if you see her in Facebook world, she's beautiful at sharing her journey and how it's going. And she has so many people in her community that are excited to jump in and join her. So if any of you would like to share your story, you can just let any of us know so that we can get you on the call to give you a shout out as well.
Or
So
please share in The Power to Transform too, right?
absolutely, yes.
Please share, because look at how inspiring it is to hear these people's stories. So thank you, Lori. Thank you, Harry.
Perfect. So next we're going to talk about our bedtime belly buster. I'm sure that in The Power to Transform, you've heard so much excitement about the new kit that has been out, and a lot of us have tried bedtime belly buster and have had great results with it. So Logan Sampson is going to come out and give us the details on our new kit.
Yeah, hi guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm a nursing student, and I've found that this IsaTip is really great to help with stubborn fat. So how many people have that stubborn belly fat that they'd love to get rid of for the summer, or even just in life? Me. Right. So I've spoken to so many people, men, women, children, not children, but adolescents, and the main spot that they want to lose body fat is around their waist area. So once again, Isagenix has found a solution, and that's with the BBB, the Bedtime Belly Buster. So it's been scientifically proven that when you eat clean protein, our IsaPro, your body's metabolism will fire up, especially before you go to bed. So while you're asleep, your body works on that stubborn belly fat. So who wouldn't want to increase their metabolism and burn some fat and gain some lean muscle mass while they sleep? So raising your hand again. So if you like to snack in the nighttime, which I know I do, this is a great way to satisfy your cravings while targeting and enhancing your metabolism to get rid of that fat. So there's 3 parts to this little concoction. IsaPro, not the IsaLean Pro, so just make sure you know that difference. You can get it in the chocolate or the vanilla, but they do suggest that if you have trouble sleeping, to go with the vanilla, just because you're having it right before you go to sleep. The second part is fruits or greens. And the third part is the sleep spray. So you mix together the IsaPro and then your fruits or greens, and then you have a couple squirts of sleep spray before you go to sleep. And you're going to have this about 20 minutes to half an hour before you go to bed. So there is a bundle available now in your back office, and that just makes it easier for you to order. And Susan Sly has a really great call about more information about the science behind it and all the what exactly 3 different products are that are into it. I won't go into the science behind it all because that would take too long, and I'm not an expert. But so I'll post the link to her call, and we want to see your results. So post how you're going to have your success in the Power to Transform. We want to see that. There's also going to be a corporate group from June 4th to the 17th. So we're starting it now so that we can experience it before we share it, because we know it's so much easier to share these things once we've already experienced it ourselves. Did I miss anything, Lisa?
No, I think that's great. I was telling Erin today that I just did the belly buster a couple of weeks ago and everything just tightened right up. I love doing it. And the sleep spray right by my bed all the time. Love it.
All the time.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So a lot of you in the group, there's a lot of new people and a lot of people that have been having great results using our program, and people must be asking you questions. And just as a good book or a restaurant or a movie, you can refer people to our program. So if people are asking you questions, you can refer them back to your sponsor and we can take care of them just as we took care of you. Or 2, we can show you how to get your products paid for, just earning cash rebates by sharing with your friends. Or 3, we can actually teach you how to earn an income and build your own team with the Isagenix system. And I mean, you could have a goal of just paying for your products, or a cell phone bill, or a car payment, or imagine taking your family on a vacation. And it's stated that even if we just earned an extra $300 a month as a family, that would really lessen the stress in our lives. So that's something that we can show you. And Rhonda Sampson is going to come out and show you exactly how you can get your products paid for.
Awesome. Thanks, Lisa. So guys, I don't know about you, but just like Lori was saying, or Harry was saying, congratulations, by the way, you guys are fabulous. But what happens is that when you have great results, and like Lisa just mentioned, people want to know what you're doing. So they're obviously going to ask you. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but if I go to a good movie, I can't shut up about it. I have to tell everybody, just like what happened to me with Isagenix. So I'm showing you this in a very way that I would do it in my home. And it's messy, and it's okay, because I could do this on a screen and show you, you know, on a computer screen that's really well done, or I can show you like I would show you if you were sitting in my living room. That's what I want to do today. So as a teacher, I'm a teacher. So what I did was I just set up my whiteboard that cost me $5 at Walmart, and I'm on my couch, and I'm going to show you what we call you share, they share, repeat. Okay, so you share, they share, repeat is the way that we have that we use to get your products paid for. So this is what happens. So let's say, for example, I'm starting Isagenix, and this is me, and I'm going to put myself at the top. Can you guys see that? Good. So you build Isagenix with two teams, a left team and a right team. Okay. So on your left, you're going to share with two people. So think about that. Who are two people that you know that would love, love, love to feel as amazing as you do? So the first person I thought of was my husband, Darren. So I put Darren on my right-hand side, and let's say my daughter, Logan, on my left-hand side, right? Already, I have just shared with two people, and they're in my own house. So when I get started when Darren gets started with Isagenix, and I'm going to share with them a value pack, because in my mind, the value pack is by far the best pack. Isagenix is so generous, they give you $110 back if you're in Canada, okay? These are all Canadian numbers, by the way. And if you share with a value pack with your second person, they give you $110. And what's really cool, and why they're so generous, is they say, if you do this in the first week, or in a calendar week, from Monday morning till Sunday night, they double it, people. They double the money. So it's not $110, it's now $220 for each person that you share a value pack with. So what I normally do is I just write it to the side, 220, and 220 is 400. Can you see that? $440. Okay? And then they say, wow, that's great. You have just met the first level of leadership. And that's called a consultant. And we're going to give you an extra $55. But right now in Canada, that's actually doubled again. So it's $110, and that goes till the end of May. So that is $550 just for sharing with two people. Holy crap, what can you do with $550 just for sharing with two people that are sitting in your same household, right? Pretty cool. But then it gets better, okay? So then they say, we're going to show you how to do this again and again. So let's help your friend Darren get $550, right? Let's pay for his pack. So Darren then shares, sorry, I got to move my screen, shares with two people, and he gets $550. But then Isagenix gives me $111 for Darren And when Logan shares with 2 people, Isagenix gives me another $111. So now I'm at $772. So already I've paid for my pack, my value pack. And if I do this in the first 60 days, it is called a crystal manager. And a crystal manager, the bonus on a crystal manager in Canada is $277. So $277, guys, is $1,049. So if you can see that, I'll write it right here. $1,049 for you share, they share. Is that not incredible?
It's insane.
It's insane. So I say to people all the time, how long does it take you in your work life to make $1,050? It takes me a long time, and I'm a teacher.
I played with that as well, Rhonda. So in American, it works out to be 950. And Adrian did post the numbers in the chat as well. But it is crazy, and that you can get that in 1 week just by starting to share with 2 people is mind-blowing.
And there's also the back end money, which is the best, which is the business volume, which is where our cycles come in. That's another conversation. But just know that you're also going to do what's called cycling. So every one of those value packs is 300 BV, 300 BV. So every time that happens, you're probably going to cycle and make another couple $100 as well when you do that. So there's even more, but that's kind of the nuts and bolts. That was so good, Rhonda.
And what I've been telling my people lately is not to worry, like, you know, we're really trying to do the math, but right now it's just sharing with our people and helping you get your products paid for. And then we as leaders are here to help you every step of the way when it comes to the cycles and all of that.
And just one more thing, guys, never be worried about it being messy, because it's always going to be messy. You can do it on a napkin. You can do it with coffee cups if you want. You can do it with dimes. It doesn't matter. Whatever gets your point across, it's the best.
And you can even call us to get us to do it with you, or role play it as well, like just practice. I even have my 8-year-old doing this with me, so he even knows how to get his products paid for. Thank you, Rhonda. So we are moving on to our business training now. And if you are a customer, we still invite you to stay on the line and learn more about this business if you would like to, and just see what Isagenix really has to offer. So you can say goodbye now, or you can stay on the phone. But what I'd like to do is just a few announcements and recognition. So our new consultants this week is Lori Gall and Amy Shribner. I hope I said that right. And our top sponsors were Michelle Nielsen, Lori Gall, and Tina McIntyre. And our top cyclers, I have them written here somewhere, is Jodine Self, Karen Fagan, Mary Major, Renee Hyde, Larissa Sotes, Dr. Shauna and Gerald Menard, Lisa Lewis, Laura Smith, Rhonda and Darren Sampson, Mark St. Jules, and Amy Sawyer.
I love it. Can I just add something, Lisa?
Yeah, absolutely.
People are wondering, these results are 2 weeks in arrears. So not the people that just finished on Sunday, but from 2 weeks ago, just in case you're like, hey, how come my name wasn't on there? That's why.
Thank you. So now I do want to invite Erin on the line, who is fresh from our Championship Challenge cruise. So she has so much to share with us, and she is going to take over and tell us about all the contest promotions and updates that Isagenix has.
I love it. Well, guys, I'm fresh, as you can see, off my cruise. Had a great time. We even hit a tropical storm, so we had to stay in the ocean for a couple of extra days, much to Marty's dismay, I think, actually. But so what I want to do, if Debbie Sargent is on the line and Marty, I'm going to ask them to come out. And thank you very much, Lisa Berkman, by the way, for hosting. That was awesome. And Logan, amazing. And Rhonda, I love having these fresh voices on here. I get tired of my own voice. This is so good. Thank you. And to our testimonials, awesome. So Marty, why don't you jump out and share a little bit with us about kind of your Isagenix business journey. I mean, I know you came in as a customer, not wanting to do this. You're a mom, you've got a busy life, you've got a great husband. We got to, you know, spend some time on the beach together and hang out and got to know you guys. You're just a wonderful couple, but you're like a lot of people, you know, you both have big jobs, you're working a lot, you've got kids in sports. And despite that, you know, when you started to see results, you started to share with people and you really saw some financial gains. And I think your husband was even surprised about what the results been. So tell us a little bit about your Isagenix journey, business-wise and physical, and then a little bit about what you took away from being on the cruise and seeing the hundreds of people there and the teams and things. So I'm going to pass it to you, Marty.
Okay, so I started using the product in June, and I believe it was in July that I became a consultant. And I think it was Lori that talked about how good she felt when she started using the ISA products. I had a similar experience. A lot of things that were aching and hurting just went away. They don't exist anymore. So that made me feel very passionate. And I have a serious aversion to sales. And I don't like when people try to push products on me, but I don't know if it wasn't so much me pushing a product as much as it was me sharing how I was feeling. And I think it was, you know, the fact that my business boomed was serendipity. It was 5 months of a little less than 5 months. I made over $14,000, which was huge. I just shared it with my friends every day. I posted about it every day, not so much about the product, but how I was feeling. I shared my before and afters. I shared aha moments that I had, and the people just came to me. Like I'd find them everywhere. People just wanted to know what it was that I was using. And there was a woman on the cruise that actually said, we're not really here to sell a product, we're here to sell a feeling. And I believe that. I believe that we shine differently when we speak sincerely about something that we love. And that's what makes your business grow. As far as my takeaway from the cruise, gosh, I met so many people and everyone was so different. There were people who are professional network marketers who found a product that they could stand behind and grew their business. And then there were other people like me who, you know, just kind of stumbled on this product and it changed their life and their business grew just because they were passionate about the product itself. I learned that through you, Erin, that I was very shy about sharing the business piece with people, like mentioning the whole, you know, eat for free thing. But now I understand that it's not just, it's not about growing my team. I have an obligation to help them get their products for free. So that's my aha moment. That was my huge takeaway and how I'm approaching my business now.
I love it. I'm so proud of you. Like I could just see this wheels turning in your mind, you know, like I could just see you thinking about things and processing, and you couldn't get off that ship fast enough to enroll a whole bunch of people and get your feet on the ground too, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
You're amazing. Marty was one of the top point earners out of thousands and thousands of people. And I don't even think you really knew what you were doing. You were truly ignorance on fire. And that really shows what this business is about and what I took away from the cruise. And, you know, I see it in you, Marty. I saw it in myself and I see it in this team every day. It's really your energy, right? I mean, you can have all the skills in the world. You can say the same question, script. You can follow a script. I can follow a script. And one person will enroll someone and one person will have people turned off. And what is the difference? And the difference is the energy underneath it. I think it's your intent. You know, if you're trying to sell someone or get someone, people feel that. If you're truly coming from service and you're excited, you're going to attract a lot of people. The teams that are in the most momentum are the most excited. I mean, there was a guy who ended the cruise with a 6-pack. I mean, a lot of us showed up lean. Some of us left a little bit less lean. This guy was like, he uses every single product all the time, every day, all in. I mean, they were having meetings all through the cruise. It was like, wowza, like there are some excited people. And every single person has that inside of them. When you have that burning desire, you can create incredible momentum. And so that's my goal, is to really pour belief into all of you guys and let you know that whatever it is you want to achieve, you can get there. How fast you get there depends on different factors. Luck, there's some luck. Your energy, your skills, all sorts of things, but you all can do it. Marty, you're an example of that. So way to go, girl. So excited. So Debbie Sargent, where's my girl Debbie? There you are. I'm going to unmute you. Debbie, so how you doing, girl?
Good, thank you. Nice to see we brought the sun back with us.
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful here. I can see my tan. So tell us a little bit about, I think a lot of people know your story, Debbie. You've been, one of our new execs. You got flown down to Arizona. What was your big takeaway after being on a cruise with 400 excited Isagenix people?
Oh, there was so much. Having so many people in one place, and all different people have, it's like a big community. So everybody's kind of helping each other out. And so, meeting people and just sharing how they got to be on the cruise, and their, the way that they work within their teams, and different inspirational stories that they had was so good. And I just remember laying on a lounger on the deck there and just saying to my husband, we're here because we just help people. It almost feels wrong that we were just doing what we do and love doing, and there we are on a cruise and with all these inspirational people all around us.
Yeah, I love it. Well, you deserve it. And tell us, Debbie, when was the last time you took a vacation alone with your husband?
I never have, actually. That was the first time. We've been together 18 years today, and that was actually the first time the two of us together got away and had a vacation without the children, and the first cruise as well, which we're very active, and so I've always put off cruises because I felt you're confined to the boat, but oh man, we'll be cruising a lot more because it was so much of everything. It was so awesome.
I love it. I just have tears in my eyes thinking that that was your first kind of vacation as a couple in over 18 years ever. And I remember how I invited Debbie to get started, and Debbie, interestingly enough, I usually approach people with the products because that's my comfort zone. But when we were opening in the UK, and I think there's a lesson here, that's why I'll share it. I went up to you, we were at a wedding, and I know you're from the UK, and I said, Debbie, we need to talk, we're opening up in the UK. I'm looking, actually I didn't even try to prospect you. I tried to send you to another team. You had friends in Isagenix, and I just saw that this could change your life. And I felt like an obligation, woman to woman, hey, I have something that can really change your life. You've got to take a look at this. And I think because I wasn't trying to prospect you to my team, that I was super ballsy when I talked to you. I was like, you got to take a look at this. This is going to be a big opportunity for you. You'd be crazy not to look at it. You were a policeman. Your husband was a fireman. You got lots of contacts. I know you've tried the shake before. Go back to that person and build this gangbusters. And you were like, can we, meet for coffee? And so I actually phoned up the girl that you bought the shake from, just as a side note, and I said, listen, I spoke with her, with Debbie. She wants to build in the UK, so go for it. Build the heck out of her. And she was like, oh, I'm not building a business. I just use my shakes once in a while. If you want to work with her, Erin, you and her. I don't build the business. And I was like, okay, well, thank you. Let's meet for coffee, Debbie.
So and the other thing I just wanted to say as well is, like winning, or earning to be on the cruise. That in itself did a lot for my business, because it's another approach to people that it was so easy just to bring up to people, hey, we're going to the Caribbean in a couple of weeks or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, and then I could just throw in, yeah, we earned it, like I'm not even paying for it, and they're like, what? And then I kind of went in, so people that I wouldn't necessarily straight away share the products so much with, I could easily just kind of mention that we'd earned this cruise, and all of a sudden their ears are pinned back and they want to know how and what they had to do, right? So who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah. Social media is really powerful. So if you're going to Nashville, if you're going to ICU, share that. People are curious, like where you're going and how did you get there? I made a post after and I said, hey, look, there's an opportunity for Canadians to get a free trip to Arizona, a trip to Cabo for our American friends, a trip to Arizona. If you like to travel and you want a vehicle on how to get there, private message me. I'll show you how to earn some free trips. That could be someone's why. Right? That could be someone's reason for saying yes to the business. But Debbie, if I never showed you the income opportunity, where do you think you'd be now?
Oh, well, for one, I wouldn't have been on a cruise. To be honest, I was very much a not going to sell person. But the thing is, like with most people on here, I'm sure it just comes naturally. Like when you start feeling so good and people like start kind of seeing the difference in you, then it's just a natural thing to kind of share it with them. And then once you've shared with a few and then you see that little ISA wallet popping up numbers in every Monday, it's like, oh, hold on, this is kind of this is kind of neat that I'm just getting money in my bank and all I'm doing is just talking to others and sharing what I'm doing and how I'm enjoying it. Right. So yeah, like I say, I wouldn't be anywhere where I am now if I didn't have that kind of the inspiration of seeing that with others and the support of like the Power to Transform and things like that as well, because there's just so much good information and it's so easy to share with people when you can put them into that group and they can see that it's not just me, I'm not a freak, that there are other people out there that have had amazing transformations and are enjoying the products and all the useful tips and everything. We're really lucky to have such a close group that really help each other.
I love it. Well, congrats. That's wonderful. So good.
Yeah. Next up, Nashville.
Right. Nashville. So that brings me to our next thing. I want to give you guys an update on. Thank you so much, Debbie.
Yeah, no worries.
We do have some big events coming up that that are coming up. Number one, we have an IsaGenix University. It's coming up this week. I know Harry's off to that tomorrow. And Adrian Mitford, you're off to that. So you guys will have to meet there and say hello to each other. You're going to learn a lot. Your belief is going to go through the roof. And maybe next week you can come on and share, some of your takeaways. So if you want to come to an IsaGenix event, there's lots of what we call sip and samples or healthy happy hours in your local community, or you can organize one. So go in your back office under events and you can click around and see what's in your neighborhood. And if you have somebody in, Florida or Washington or Seattle or Toronto, go in there. There's associate run events. Those are events that we organize and we can put them on the IsaGenix events page. So there might be associate run events. There might be corporate events. So with IsaGenix, we have our big events, which is Nashville in August. It's called Celebration, and Brendan Bouchard will be there. We've had Tony Robbins the last 2 years, I think. That will be a game changer event. If you're building this business, I highly recommend that you go. We're going to be doing a little bit of a brand, what's called pivot. So there's going to be some really neat products launched. We're still going to be our solution-based company. Don't worry, we're still but they're just tweaking a little bit of the marketing and things like that. So I think if you can be there and be there with teammates, it might sell out at ICU Phoenix. They're going to do a sell there. You might get a deal on tickets there, Harry, while you're there. So consider coming to Nashville, and IsaGenix University is a great place. If you want to learn, okay, what are the nuts and bolts to build a business, go to IsaGenix University. All right, so some of you, we're doing good. Does anyone have any questions on anything that we've done so far? Oh, Lisa Berkman, live stream of IsaU. IsaGenicsEvents.com. Thank you for that. Do you want to just speak to that real quick, Lisa?
Yeah, the IsaGenicsEvents.com, I was just putting that in there when you were talking about the events. The live stream, there is a post in TeamEmpower, and I'll make sure it keeps staying bumped because they're going to be streaming Thursday night, an opportunity meeting, and then Friday, some of the actual associate training.
Okay, awesome. Some of you are asking too, that is the Belly Buster sold out? In Canada, it's not sold out. It's not sold out in Canada. I have to check. Like, isn't that crazy if that is sold out? I'm just checking here. Don't mind me doing this text, but I'm trying to find out if it's sold out already in the US, which is crazy.
Erin, you can carry on and I'll check that for you.
Okay, beautiful. So guys, there's a lot of what we call promotions in Isagenics, and promotions are things that they put out to incentivize us to take action. So I want to show you where to find those promotions, and even the stuff that Rhonda was showing, like, how do you know what the bonuses are? How do you know how much money you can make? What are the packs? How much do they cost? I want to show you guys in your back office. So if you want to open up a screen and go in your back office while I'm walking you through this, one of the things I like to do with people is have them go to their back office. Once you're an associate, you can look up and see all of the promotions, and you can print those off. So let's take a look at some of the promotions that are in your back office. You can do shakes. There's a lot of, who's this? I'm just going to mute this person. Yeah, there we go. So if you look in your back office, guys, and you click under contests and promotions, there's a couple of things here. So the peak performers, if you're Canadian, you're going to see that. Peak performers means if you become, peak performers is for people in Canada who rank advanced to 2-star or above, or you hit some higher benchmarks, you're going to get a free trip to Cabo in Mexico in November. So if you're a Canadian and you want to go to Cabo in November, click on that flyer, understand it, and let me know if you're interested in that. We also have in Canada, and sorry to the Americans about all the Canadian stuff, but you may bring in some Canadians, or you may have Canadian friends, and you can say, hey, look, do you want to win a trip to Cabo? Like, I'll help you, and you can take me as your guest. We have an opportunity to win a free trip to Nashville to Celebration by participating in what's called an ISA rally, which is similar to what I did with Debbie and Marty to win our cruise. So you can read about that. There's also right now a reset. So if you are not a Crystal director or a Crystal executive, you can double your bonus money. Okay, so for those of you who have not become an executive, or if you are and you want to redo it, you can earn double the bonus money. So when Rhonda was saying that you can get a $280 bonus for manager, that was doubled. And Shannon Phoenix on this call got that double bonus, as did a few other people, myself included. I'm not bragging, I just want to tell you because I think it's important to lead by example. The bonus for executive is $1,000. If you want to double that, you can get it done by June, and you can do that too, right? So there's lots of bonuses here. There's lots of promotions. There's the championship challenge that should be off. There's ISA body. But what I would print off, you guys, is the double your product introductory bonus, the double PIB flyer. If you have not printed that out, print that flyer out because it has all the bonus money. Like how much do you get for a president's pack? How much do you get for a 30-day, right? So go back here and go through those promotions, and I would print off the flyers. The two main one are the PIBs, and I'm typing it, rank advance bonus. Sorry about all the racket. Those are the two flyers. The flyers are in your back office. Holy loud blender, you guys hear that? They're in your back office under contests and promotions. So Stephanie, if you don't see the flyers, it's probably because you haven't become an associate yet. So once you enroll your first few people, more of those flyers open up. So right now you probably can only see ISA Body Challenge, right? Maybe one more. So once you click to become an associate, more flyers will open up for you. Okay? So does anyone have any questions on some of those promotions? And what they mean? What's entailed? Okay. All right. Click on the purple box, yeah, to become an associate. So now what we're going to do, what I want to do right now is kind of give you guys a call to action for the week, okay? So it's Wednesday, it's Wellness Wednesday. We get paid in Isagenix for two things, really. We earn commissions by bringing new people in and helping them to do the same thing. It's really the art of prospecting, inviting people to get started, getting people started, and then helping them share. So we have to master the two skills, or probably more, but to bring people in, we need to master two things. Number one, how to market yourself, right? How to share your story. I mean, these guys did a great job of sharing their story. So maybe how to market yourself on social media, how to connect and market yourself with your friends and family, right? Marketing is important. It's so much better when people come to you, right? So attracting people to you, and then prospecting. And prospecting really is inviting people to take a look. So when people are asking, let's say, Harry, like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. What are you doing? What's going on, right? For you to be able to have that conversation and invite them to take a look. So if you want to learn more about that, next week we'll do a special training on prospecting, and Adrian, maybe you can help me with that. But I want to invite all of you guys to think about how many people a day do you want to prospect? How many people a day do you want to talk to about Isagenix to? And it might be one person a day. It might be 2 people a day. If you have a burning desire to make a lot of income, it might be 10 people a day, right? So set your goal of how many people you want to prospect and invite to look at Isagenix, okay? When I first started, I was super hungry to build this, and I talked to as many people a day as I could. I don't know what that number was, but as soon as I saw an opportunity, or I would reach out to people and I would just say, like what I said to Debbie, hey, look, I have something amazing I think you would love. Would you be open to taking a look? If not, no big deal. You know, and you could say, you know, Lisa, I was thinking about our conversation last week, you know, where you were like super tired and super exhausted. And I was thinking about that because I have something I think that might help. Would you be open to taking a look at what I have? If you don't want to, no big deal. But, you know, and you can always ask for a referral. I'd love your referral. And if Lisa says yes, what do we do next? Well, if she says yes, say, awesome. That's great. I'll add you to my Facebook group. It's called The Power to Transform. And I'm going to pin you in the post. I want you to read the post and watch the video. And then let's chat on the phone in about, you know, later today or tomorrow. That's my favorite line. Let's hop on the phone later today or tomorrow, and I can answer your questions. Right? And, you know, people don't want to wait 3, 4, 5 days. We're impulsive. We're an impulsive culture. And a lot of people, frankly, don't even want to get on the phone. I've enrolled my last 3 or 4 people just through text messaging, just through Facebook messaging. It's like, what questions do you have? You know, I have this. Okay, great. What are your goals? Awesome, fantastic. And guys, if you don't feel equipped to answer the questions, say, you know what, I'm going to connect you with my friend Shannon, and she's going to help answer our questions. So this is my friend Lisa, and she's curious about some weight loss, or she just, you know, she just had a baby and she wants to get off that extra weight. And it's like, okay, awesome. Tell me a little bit more about your goals. What have you tried? How long have you, you know, been looking to lose some weight? Okay, great. Can you hop on the phone for 2 minutes? If not, no big deal. And we continue on there. So does that make sense to you guys, or does anyone have any questions about that? I know, Stephanie, you said you need help with this. And Stephanie, you're young, so the young people are even worse, no offense, at getting on the phone. Do you guys find that? Raise your hand if you find that. It's hard to get people on the phone.
Can I just jump out for a second, Erin?
You bet.
This is exactly what Lori and I have been doing, and we've been teaching this for a long time. But I messaged Lori, I think it was probably day 4, day 5, and how are you feeling? And she said, I'm feeling fantastic. I just don't know if I can afford to stay on the products. And I said, would you be open to learning how to get your products paid for? And she, of course, said yes. I gave her our Facebook post that a lot of us use, the original, I think Zach and Eden Slobin started it. She posted her before and after photos, and then bam, there was all these messages coming in, and she went right to work. She took it right off of Facebook, sent them a message, asked if they would be open to getting on the phone with me. And she just said, I'm new, I don't know a lot. Can I put you on the phone with my friend Lisa? She sent them a video, and we did video chats, and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enrollments, just like that.
What do you mean a video chat? So you would, because I just
video chat.
Yeah, I mean, you could be in Messenger and just press phone group,
yep.
and it actually phones everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they see the excitement, and it's, and it's not awkward. It's not, well, let me get you on a 3-way call or anything like that. It's just, let me get you connected with my friend Lisa, who can answer all your questions. And all of them were through video chat. And it was fun. They were excited. I could see even one of the girls, I could see that she was a little distressed about, spending the money and a little bit worried. And she ended up with a value pack because she was excited to have the results that Lori's having. And it was systemized, but you didn't know it. It was just really quick and fun and simple.
You said something really important. You said it was systemized, right? So now when she's getting results and she's excited, what's she going to do?
The exact same thing, which is happening now. Yeah.
And that's called duplication. And in our Isagenics team, like, you want to build down below your people and build the fires from underneath, right? So you want to be building, and you want to make it simple as you can. Yeah. BYOB, Logan says to, Stephanie, a cool way to phrase it with young people is BYOB, bring your own bestie. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And the Facebook post, maybe we can put that in the TeamEmpower.
Yeah.
With the call recording, the sample Facebook post. Okay. I love it. Does anyone have any questions about this? Okay.
Erin, sorry, I was just going to ask really quickly, like, maybe you and Lisa could just do like a really quick back and forth just to show people exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
And maybe with an objection.
Okay. Yeah. So like Lisa, let's say, Lisa, you're better at value packs than I am. Okay.
Okay.
So let's role play that I'm reaching out to you. Okay.
Have you already started, or doing a value pack?
Yeah. You want to enroll me with a value pack. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, Lisa, your results are so amazing. Summer's coming. I'm a little chubby. I have some, muffin top going on. What's going on with you? Tell me about your results. What are you doing?
Well, I've been using this program for a few years now, and I'm really excited to share with you. Are you open to learning a bit more about my program?
Yes, please tell me. Ooh, I like that. I'm like, come on, just tell me. Just tell me.
So, have you watched a video or anything? What are we doing? Or do you want me to go right into the value pack?
I haven't watched. I know nothing. I know nothing.
Okay. So we have this great Facebook group that I'd love to add you to. It's called The Power to Transform. So if you send me a friend request on Facebook, I can get you in there, and it has recipes and meal ideas and workout tips and just motivation and so many different journeys that you'll really connect with a lot of people that you could relate with. Do you mind if I add you to that group?
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Side note, she enrolls a lot from LinkedIn. Okay, keep going.
So I'm going to send you a video, and then I will call you and we can answer any questions that you might have. Do you have time to watch the video today?
Yep, I can. I'm going to watch it right away.
Okay. Well, you watch it right away, and I'll call you back in 5 minutes. So, okay, you've watched the video.
Awesome.
I'm back on. And sometimes I stay right on the phone while they watch the video. So what did you like most about the video? I sent you Transform Your Life.
Okay, yeah, I think that was super inspiring. Like, I can it makes me want to kind of work out. It makes me want to just get up and go. But how much does it cost?
Well, I have a couple of pack recommendations for you. Do you mind?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so typically what I do is I have 3 packs that I like to recommend based on what your goals and your budget are. So I'll go through them with you and you can see which one is the best fit for you.
Okay.
Okay, my favorite pack is what we call the value pack. It works out to be $20 a day and it really sets you up for success. It has your 30-day program. It has all your snacks and supports. It has your vitamins. It's giving you a blender. It's giving you so much to really set you up for success in your first 30 days. And it also comes with 2 coupons where you can share with your friends and family because they will see your success and want to join in. And then we have our premium pack, which is $15 a day. And that has, again, your 30-day program, all your snacks and supports, minus that vitamin line. Still a wonderful pack. And then we have our bare bones 30-day pack. It is a good pack. It's $10 a day, but you are missing those snacks and supports that are really going to set you up for success. Which one do you think would be a fit for you?
Well, I don't like to do bare bones things. Probably the middle pack or the bigger pack. Yeah, it might be a bit expensive, $20 a day. I'm not sure what my husband's going to say about that.
Well, I can show you how to get your $20 a day back. I can show you how you can get rebates. But one thing that worked for me when I was talking to my husband is I spent more in Tim Hortons than I did on my value pack, which is a little depressing, but I did. So I can, we are switching around your budget a bit, so you will be saving money in groceries. Plus, I can show you how to earn those rebates back if it's something that you're open to learning about.
Yes, for sure. So now this is where Lisa could go into the you share, they share, repeat, like what Rhonda did, and show me how I can make $900 back. And yeah. And Logan, you were writing about the cake recipe. Did you want to jump out and just share about that? And there's a couple questions about the videos. You can use the videos that are in the pinned post, or you can use a video from IsaMovie, depending on their goals. But Logan, that was great, Lisa. Logan, jump out and share your thoughts on this too.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, Lisa. I wrote down everything that you just said there.
I will say that typically when I go from value pack to the 30-day, I'm usually doing value packs, but they will do the premium in between. So it does work if you go from value to 30.
So you start at the top and you work down. I'm sure Harry could add his 2 cents to this because you've been in sales for a long time, but feel free to jump out after Logan if you want. But Logan, tell us the cake recipe tweak to this, or what would you do?
Just quickly, I used this cake recipe a couple days ago when I had someone to sign up, or that was looking to sign up. She was set to sign up, but basically what the cake recipe is, and Mary did a training on this a couple weeks ago, so that's in the group, and there's a link posted there about what it is. Each question, it's just a series of questions to find out why they're going to you, why they want to start the products in the first place. It really digs deep down to find their why, which they might not even realize it at first when they're coming to you. So I did that the other day before I even told her about the packs, and she's a student, so she still went with the 30-day, but she was going to go for a 9-day, so it was still an increase.
No.
But, so basically, you just find out why they want to start, and it helps them realize themselves why they want to start, and then they really start with a great, like a goal, and they know why they're doing it in the first place, and then they're starting from a good place.
Yeah, so you're digging a little bit more into their psyche and why they're doing it and what they've tried, and yeah, for sure. And then you can present the packs like what Lisa was doing. So that's called the cake recipe training, and there's a couple links. We can put that in there too. Just search in our group for it. So all the resources that are there for you guys. Your job is to just decide how many people you want to speak to. How bad do you want this? What are your goals? And just go for it. Rhonda, what did you want to add?
I was just going to add about the cake recipe, because sometimes, people, if they don't have a great product experience in the first 4 days, which, you know, let's be honest, there's some people have great product experience in the first 4 days and some people that don't. And what you can do with that cake recipe is go back. You've written down what they've said, what is their why, what is their goal, and then you can go back and say, okay, look, Logue, you and I have had this conversation. Let's talk about that goal. Okay, how important is that to you? What is it that you really wanted, and why did you want that so badly? If you have a wedding coming up, think about that dress that you want to, look hot in when you walk in and see all your family at that wedding. Like, really get to that why. And then, if people are having some kind of, oh my gosh, after 4 days and not getting what they wanted, then you're going back to, okay, damn, I'm going to do this, and they'll go from there.
Such a great point. And it's the same for the business too, right? Remember why you started.
Can I add one thing to that?
Mm-hmm.
Last night I was having a call with a lady who just enrolled, and she wanted me to speak to a friend of hers because her friend was concerned about the sugars that are in our shake. And so I got on the phone and I said, well, before I answer your question about the sugars, can I just, see where you're at and see why you are interested in learning? And I went back to do the cake recipe, and the sugars were completely forgotten about. And she's enrolling this week. Like that, it was just, forget about the sugars and let's talk why you want me even on the phone. And it completely worked. And she's excited to get started.
That's great. Yeah, the resources are there. So if you guys, this call is going to be posted and pinned. Actually, some of the groups have pinned posts. Facebook now has something called announcements, but there's not announcements in either group. So you might see this as what's called pinned at the top, or it might show up as what's called an announcement in Facebook. But just know that later tonight, this call will be posted. The links will be posted there. And the Belly Buster, I'm just waiting to hear if it's sold out in the US, which
it's not.
It's not? Okay. So if people were having trouble finding it, Lisa, where would they find it?
It's under new products.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Love it. All right, guys. Well, that is the end of our call. Here is your call to action. Your call to action is to order the Belly Buster if you want to do that. Take your before pictures of your Belly Buster. And my suggestion, I'm going to invite you, and I'm going to do the same, 2 weeks on the Belly Buster, not your cleanse days though. And if you want to learn more about the Belly Buster, there's lots of information in our product group. Just go in there. It's all over the place. It's a discounted price. It's a bundle. It's called the Belly Buster Bundle. And my suggestion is to do a 2-week trial with before and after pictures or measurements, because corporate Isagenix is launching a big group Belly Buster on June 4th. And this can really grow your business. It can re-excite old customers. And they are giving us the templates, the images, the verbiage, everything that you need to run your own mini Belly Buster challenge. In our group, we're going to be doing it, but you can also do it in your hometown or your community or whatever. So everything that you want to do, or you can do a promo yourself on the Bedtime Belly Buster, you'll be blown away at the response that you get for that. So my suggestion, though, is give it a try yourself for the next few weeks and then go from there. So that's your call to action product-wise. Business-wise, I'm going to say if you're serious about generating some income, I want you to check out the events. If you're not going to an event in the near future, I want you to find one on the calendar. Pick a date. ICU Ottawa. For some American people in the East Coast, it's like super cheap and easy to get to Ottawa. I will be going to Isagenix University, Toronto, or Ottawa, which is our national capital. It's beautiful there in the fall, big juicy red leaves, and amazing the snow hasn't fallen yet. So if you want to be blown away by Canada, come with me to Ottawa in October. We'll hang out, we'll have a blast, we'll learn some stuff. So that's ICU in October and Nashville in August. And the last thing is the prospecting. So how many people a day do you want to prospect, or in a week? You decide what level you want to play at. Okay, so you decide, but keep that commitment to yourself and just invite. You can't control how many enrollments you get, but you can control how many people you invite to take a look. Okay, for those who want to master marketing on social media, I'm going to recommend this book by Ray Higdon. It's like $10 or something. It's like super cheap. Buy one for yourself and buy one for your, I'm not getting paid for this, by the way, for any business builders you have. Freakishly Effective Social Media for Network Marketers. This is a really good Bible by Jessica and Ray Higdon. So yeah, here it is. Call to action, everybody. Let's unmute and say goodbye and thank you. So anyone want to share a takeaway? Unmute yourself. What are you taking away from tonight? Love to, I'm going to unmute. You guys unmute yourselves if you want to share something that you're taking away or say a thank you. Anyone?
I want to say thank you. And I also want to say I am going to go into action.
Woo! Woo! I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You and your sunburn, we're going into action. You can come over and I have a lot of aloe vera from my cruise. I can lend you some.
I should come over and see your puppy too.
Yeah, totally. He lives 2 minutes away. Hey Sue, did you want to share?
Hey, no, this was a great call. I like the new format. It was great.
Nice to see you, Sue.
And I've already reached out and prospected why we did this call today with the incentives. So I'm hoping to hear back from her soon.
Yay, good for you. Love it. Thank you, Logan, for jumping out. And thank you, Lisa Berkman, for hosting. Marty, did you want to share something?
I just wanted to say thank you so much for including me on the call. And just like whoever just spoke now, I wasn't sure whose voice it was. I've also been prospecting as we've been talking.
I love it. Way to go. Now, Lori Graham, you're unmuted. Share with us, girlfriend. You're like fresh off of Wednesday.
Yay! I was just going to say thank you. It was a lot of great information, and I'm just starting out, so I know that I'm slow to catch on or slow to ride the wave, but I'm really happy with my results, and I think that's my best sales pitch in that sense, is that I'm happy, and it hasn't been like that for a while, and I know people notice. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I love it.
I see a lot of change in you already, Lori, from the first time you went on the Zoom call with us. And even just you're more confident now and you are more sure of yourself. And I think that's awesome because I do really contribute to the product too, because I can tell when I haven't taken the ionics, I'm like, I could feel a little bit more energized, and then I take it. I'm like, I'm doing things that I should have been doing a year ago, and I'm really impressed that I'm doing it. So, woohoo! Yay me! Yay everybody! Woohoo! Erin, she'd be a good live call.
Yes, well, we can feature any of you guys if you want. Just let me know. Lori lives in Toronto. For those who are close to Toronto, reach out to her. Maybe you guys can connect. We'll see you in Ottawa, hopefully.
Yes, yes.
Shout out Stephanie, officially 220 today. Can't wait to hit your goal. Good job, Stephanie. Oh yeah, Davina suggesting that pre-made shakes. They did experiment with that at one time, but it wasn't as good as we had hoped. Because the live digestive enzymes, when you make that shake, Davina, those enzymes are active for about 10 minutes. So that's why I'm thinking why, but I guess you're just gonna have to shake it up, but it's not as good as a blender.
Lori, you were unmuted. Did you want to say something?
Oh, yeah. I just want to say thank you so much for this, because I've learned a lot today. The you share, they share, repeat. Lisa and I have gone over it and over it and over it, but it wasn't till today till it kind of clicked. And I'm going, that's easy.
Yeah.
So thank you.
And that's why we have to keep repeating things, because God knows it takes a long time. I still ask Wendy Proya questions, and yeah. All right, last call for not alcohol, but last call. Who wants takeaways? Can you tell I've been on an all-inclusive for 2 weeks? Good to see you, Linday. Very nice. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. Have an amazing week. It's Wednesday, and let's just go in that power to transform and respond to people's questions and lift them up and share your results. Those are your customers, guys. It's a lot easier to keep customers than find new ones. So love on the people in that group and Have an amazing night, and we'll catch up with all of you guys next Wednesday, same time, same place. It's a date. My suggestion is that you copy and paste the invite and text it to people, okay? Oh, Moose is having a dream. You can hear him. Have a great night, everyone, and catch up with all of you. And let's do the belly buster. Woo! Bye, guys.